Support our school by subscribing to the channel and check out our website for new classes starting soon. Hello and welcome back to sunny Columbus, Ohio. This is the Columbus School of Chinese, and this is our YouTube series, Ask a Chinese Teacher. And today I want to talk about a word you get super early on in your Chinese studies that if you're not made privy to the fact it's used in other ways in other contexts, you might get confused later. That word is yao. Yao, to want. This is how it's taught in your very first week or couple weeks of Chinese classes. Yao means to want. Very important word even if you're doing like a crash course to go to China. I want this one. I want dumplings. I want noodles, etc., etc. But there are other uses for yao. And so the point of today is I'm going to give you 5 of those uses, the original one plus 4 more you might not be aware of, in the hopes of helping you avoid some of that confusion later on. So we'll get started with the first usage of yao, which you might already know. Yao, to want. 我要这个. I want this one. 我要绿茶. I want green tea. 我要吃饺子. I want to eat dumplings. 我要学中文. I want to study Chinese. Something to point out here, after yao, you can have a noun, like I want green tea, 我要绿茶, or you can have another verb, like 我要吃饺子, I want to eat dumplings. So in that way, it can either be used as the sole verb in the sentence, or as kind of an auxiliary verb with another one. I want to eat, I want to drink, I want to study. Either way, nothing has to change here. They both work just fine. So a second usage of yao, used in different contexts, yao can mean that something is going to happen. This is in the future. This is going to happen. 我明天要去图书馆. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to the library. 她下午要来. She's going to come in the afternoon. 我明年要去中国. Next year, I'm going to go to China. 你下个星期要去吗? Are you going to go next week? All right, so already you might be wondering, how do I know when yao means going to happen as opposed to that first usage we just talked about, to want? And the answer is context. And the answer is sometimes it's ambiguous. So you have to get used to hearing these things used in more and more different contexts. And you'll start to develop an intuition about what the speaker really intends to say. Although sometimes there are some clues. Like for example, all of the examples I gave for this one where yao means to express something is going to happen. All of these examples included a time phrase. Tomorrow, in the afternoon, next week, etc. This is a clue that the speaker intends to use yao in this way to express that something is going to happen. But it doesn't necessarily definitively say this is what's going on. So again, context is still important. However, there are clues you'll pick up on slowly with more experience. The next usage of yao is used to express that something needs to happen. Some examples here. 我要睡觉. I need to sleep. 我要赚钱. I need to make money. 我要去洗手间. I need to go to the bathroom. 要考试吗? Is testing needed? Do we need to test? Again, potentially lots of overlap here. Based on context, you can determine which yao is being used. For number 4 here, we're going to add a particle. We're going to add an aspect particle, everybody's favorite, le. So you can use yao and le together to express that an event is about to happen. An event is imminent. You just need to put that event in between. So it's yao event le. Yao something le. Some examples here. 要下雨了. It's about to rain. 他要睡着了. He's about to fall asleep. 我们要下班了. We're about to get off work. 要上课了. we're about to start class. All right. If you want to add even more emphasis on the imminence that something's about to happen, you can even put a 快 or a 马上 on the front of the 要。马上要下雨了. It is about to rain. 快要下雨了. Same thing. It's quickly about to rain. All right. And finally, for the fifth usage, we're going to once again borrow another word. We're going to borrow 不, the negative word 不. 不要. 不要. We're going to put it on front of our 要 here. And remember, because 要is a fourth tone, 不 is kind of funny. It will change its tone depending on what comes after it. So in front of a fourth tone, you want to make sure 不 is a second tone. 不要. 不要. And you can use this 不要 to give a negative command. In other words, you can tell someone to not do something. Don't do this, don't do that, etc., etc. Let me give you some examples. 不要跑, don't run. 不要走, don't leave. 不要跟他说, don't tell him. 不要吃我的冰淇淋, don't eat my ice cream, bro. Okay, I added that bro in there. Okay, so those are 5 usages of 要. I'm sure there are more, but the main point here is be prepared for 要 being used in different ways. There are other ways to think about what 要 is doing, what 要 means in the sentence. And these are some examples. So I hope that helps you avoid some confusion in the future.